Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
The management of someone or something. The handling of prisoners. The action of touching with the hands, or the skillful use of the hands, or by the use of mechanical means. Manual, or mechanical, carrying or moving or delivering or working with something. The management of someone or something. The treatment of water sewage. An extended communication, often interactive, dealing with some particular topic. His treatment of the race question is badly biased. Care provided to improve a situation, especially medical procedures or applications that are intended to relieve illness or injury. A manner of dealing with something artistically. His treatment of space borrows from Italian architecture. Exerting shrewd or devious influence especially for one's own advantage. His manipulation of his friends was scandalous. The action of touching with the hands, or the skillful use of the hands, or by the use of mechanical means. The act of setting and holding a course. A new council was installed under the direction of the king. The concentration of attention or energy on something. He had no direction in his life. The act of managing something. Is the direction of the economy a function of government? A line leading to a place or point. He looked the other direction. A formal statement of a command or injunction to do something. Something that provides direction or advice as to a decision or course of action. A message describing how something is to be done. He gave directions faster than she could follow them. A general course along which something has a tendency to develop. I couldn't follow the direction of his thoughts. The spatial relation between something and the course along which it points or moves. He checked the direction and velocity of the wind. The act of managing something. He was given overall management of the program. Those in charge of running a business. The event of something coming in contact with the body. The act of putting two things together with no space between them. Arousing effect. His gratitude was simple and touching. A distinguishing style. This room needs a woman's touch. Make a more or less disguised reference to. Consume. She didn't touch her food all night. The event of something coming in contact with the body. He longed for the touch of her hand. Be relevant to. A suggestion of some quality. There was a touch of sarcasm in his tone. Have an effect upon. The act of putting two things together with no space between them. At his touch the room filled with lights. Be equal to in quality or ability. Your performance doesn't even touch that of your colleagues. A communicative interaction. He got in touch with his colleagues. A slight attack of illness. He has a touch of rheumatism. Affect emotionally. I was touched by your kind letter of sympathy. The faculty by which external objects or forces are perceived through contact with the body, especially the hands. Only sight and touch enable us to locate objects in the space around us. Tamper with. Don't touch my CDs. To extend as far as. The chair must not touch the wall. A slight but appreciable amount. This dish could use a touch of garlic. Be in direct physical contact with. Make contact. The two buildings touch. The sensation produced by pressure receptors in the skin. She likes the touch of silk on her skin. Color lightly. Cause to be in brief contact with. He touched his toes to the horse's flanks. Comprehend. He could not touch the meaning of the poem. Deal with. Usually used with a form of negation. I wouldn't touch her with a 10-foot pole. Deftness in handling matters. He has a master's touch. Make physical contact with. Come in contact with. She never touched her husband. Perceive via the tactile sense. Helen Keller felt the physical world by touching people and objects around her. The act of soliciting money, as a gift or loan. He watched the beggar trying to make a touch. The feel of mechanical action. This piano has a wonderful touch. Labor done with the hands. Labor done with the hands. The act of treating waste or pollutants by the use of microorganisms, as bacteria, that can break down the undesirable substances. The branch of biotechnology that uses biological process to overcome environmental problems. The act of transacting within or between groups, as carrying on commercial activities. He has always been honest as his dealings with me. Method or manner of conduct in relation to others. Honest dealing. English novelist and dramatist, 1707 to 1754. Baseball. Handling the ball while playing in the field. The labor of taking a load of something off of or out of a vehicle or ship or container, etc. A quantity that can be processed or transported at one time. Goods carried by a large vehicle. Weight to be borne or conveyed. The labor of putting a load of something on or in a vehicle or ship or container, etc. The loading took 2 hours. The ratio of the gross weight of an airplane to some factor determining its lift. Act of loading and unloading and moving goods within, e.g. a factory, especially using mechanical devices.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.